To me, this is a matter of ethics. It's a matter of justice.
Grand Chief of Manitoba Kiwik Nui Ugamaginak Garrison Sati is amongst a long line of leaders calling for the repatriation of sacred items from the Hudson Bay Company.
The Hudson Bay Company built an empire by exploiting the resources of people in northern Manitoba, beginning with York Factory in 1684.
Last week, the Hudson Bay Company filed an updated motion in the Ontario Superior Court of Justice, which included an affidavit from the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs. It calls for a halt in sales of artifacts, requests for a catalogue of items being considered for liquidation, as well as repatriation.
We have such a strong connection to all of our ceremonial items, and we're not going to just sit back. We will do whatever it takes to get those items back.
These chiefs say so far there have been no discussions with HBC, the courts, or Canada around the issue. Derek Nepenak is the chief of Minnegojabi and Anishinaabe in northern Manitoba and says with all the talk of reconciliation, repatriation should be front and center.
They have dehumanized us by monetizing and commodifying our culture and who we are. And that perpetuates, and it continues on into today. It's still there. And this act or this idea that you can auction off the material and spiritual culture of a people in 2025 is an extension of that original colonization.
But the HBC isn't the only institution these chiefs are appealing to. Assembly of First Nations National Chief Cindy Woodhouse Nepenak said while attending the Pope's funeral last week, discussions around repatriation also happened.
The Vatican and Rome, those conversations are happening. I know that they had sent us a little bit of a catalog. I think there was 61 items in there that we're looking through, and where do they come from? We know they're First Nations.
Here in Broken Head, where the chiefs gathered this week, Chief Gordon Blue Sky said they too had to fight to get items back into their own hands.
It wasn't that long ago, our late great hero, Sergeant Tommy Prince from the Broken Head Ojibwe Nations, war medals were up for auction as well. We need our provincial and federal governments to start enacting legislation.
Including Grand Chief Jerry Daniels of Southern Chiefs Organization, calling on the federal government to follow in similar footsteps to the United States with the Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act, which allows the return of human remains and sacred objects to the rightful owners.
And I think it's important that the country and as a whole, and really the world, should really look at a repatriation strategy around that.
Even going as far as calling on collectors to rethink what they have and what they try to buy as art. T.R. Wheatley, APTN National News, Broken Head, Ojibwe Nation.